Good. Just la la. Hello. Hi, everyone. If you guys are just coming in, do not forget to like the live, guys. Remember to like the live as you guys are coming in. Thank you so much for joining. How's the sound? Can you guys hear me loud and clear? How's the sound, guys? Hello, everyone. Oh, I cannot use this tarot deck because of the boobies. Hello, everyone. Remember to like the live as you guys are coming in, please. Remember to like the live. Hi, Chubby Bunny. Hello. We are about to start the reading on how do they feel. How do they feel? Ow. Hello. If you guys are just coming in, please remember to like the live, like and share the live. China, hi. We're about to start a collective. Hello, everyone. Hey. Please remember to like the live as you guys are coming in. We are about to begin soon. Just going to give it about a minute or so for a few more people to come in. Okay, I think I have all the decks that I want to use. How does it sound? How's the sound, guys? How's the sound? Can you guys hear me loud and clear? Nope. Perfect. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. These zodiac signs, of course, could all be of significance for you guys, okay? So we have Leo, Capricorn, Taurus, Pisces, Libra, and Virgo. Okay. Let's see. How do they feel What aren't they saying at this time? Can we get some clarity about how this person feels about my collective, how they feel about this connection? Wait, we have 13 people in here, so that means we should have at least 10 likes. So let's get it to at least 10 likes, and then I will begin, guys. But we need that. We need the likes to be reciprocated. This isn't like TikTok. You know, you like it one time and that's all. It only takes one like. You don't got to keep tapping the screen, though I would appreciate it. Are you guys ready? Hello, everyone. We're just waiting. We're just waiting, hopefully, for the likes to get up to 10 so that we can start the collective here fairly soon. Let's see. Thank you. Hi. Hey, y'all. Hello, everyone. If you are new in here, thank you so much for joining. Please remember to subscribe to the channel. We are almost there, y'all. We are almost there. Thank you, China. Almost there. The sun. I see the sun on the bottom of the day. Did somebody just go take their like back? I'm cracking the hell up. I see it's showing up as 8 likes on my screen. Like somebody went and took their like back. who, I didn't even know that you could do that. I did not even know that you could do that. On my end, it's still showing up as 9 likes. I'm cracking the hell up that somebody went and took their like back. Is it showing up as 10 for you guys on your side or no? Okay. All right. Thank you. I'm not sure why it's showing up like that on my end, but let's continue. Let's see what we have in the cards. Key on the ring. It says many options, unconventional, one night stand, and strung along. It says teddy bear, interested in you, blooming romance, flirting, and wanting to date. Separation. That was quick. We have separation, and we have, it says sadness, bitterness, missing you, thinking about you, an uncertain future. And then right behind that, we have not today. Boundaries and hurt, avoiding conversation, not dealing, and still upset. Okay, so somebody could have checked their person or their significant other about their toxic ways, about claiming to want to be in a committed relationship or connection, but still being for the streets or still entertaining other people, other parties. So let's see what this is about. And then it's like when they're confronted, they don't want to talk about it, or there's some type of excuse that's being given here. It says the dragonfly, lighthearted and adapt, finding out and change, things coming to the light and heal. I did see the sun card. I did see the sun card. We have ascending, learning and expansion, transcending, preparing for union and new phase. Somebody could have, decided to leave somebody in the past, due to them not being able to take accountability for their actions. um this person could be, wanting to, I feel like someone knows why you did whatever you had to do, especially if it's you that decided to step away from this person. They could be wanting to maybe amend here things. Ooh, thank God I caught that. It could be wanting to like mend things here with you. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Okay, we have coffee cup. It says meeting and talking, savoring the moment, feeling elevated, and building a friendship. And this says blowing kisses, unconditional love, giving and receiving, fairness and love and affection returned. Okay, so someone wants to rekindle what you guys once had together. They could have, I feel like somebody really was for the streets here, or somebody just couldn't make up their mind with the type of connection that they wanted to have or that they wanted to be in. And now they have an idea. Now they have an idea. Let's see. Clarify burning heart. Oh, it says, I'm ready to take off my mask. Very first card out here. And it says, I'm caught up in a karmic relationship. And this is what we have with keys on a ring. Okay, so this person could be wanting to be honest about their karmic past, their karmic ties to the past, their karmic tendencies. For some of you guys, this person could be connected to someone from their past, have some type of ties, maybe kids or something like that, something that ties them to their past. It's not going to be for everybody, of course. But yeah, well, technically, this came out. I don't know why, but this came out first and then it was this. So it's the past. Okay. This next card says, I underestimated how important you are in my life. I feel like this person really didn't know, of course, uh, the weight that this connection was going to carry over in their life, how much it was going to mean to them overall, in the long run of things, in the long haul. I just like somebody continue to have it their way, and even though it wasn't actually what's best for them, what was best for them here. Verify not today. Oh, oh, this card says, I want to apologize. I need your forgiveness. Oh, snap. That's a lot of cards. Hold on. You're worth more than I let on. We have this here with the dragonfly, lighthearted and adapt that says finding out and change, things coming to the light and healing. So it's like when you was trying to, bring something to this person's attention, when you were trying to make amends with this person, when you were trying to find a solution to your problems or call them out on their problems so that they can start taking accountability and making a conscious decision to change their actions. They kept brushing it off, making it seem like you was doing too much or it wasn't going to be worth it, but they knew good and goddamn well that it was a change that they was been supposed to make here. It, we have I sabotaged our connection because it was too intense, which is what I just said. We have this here with ascending. It says learning and expansion, transcending, preparing for union and new phase. You was telling this could have been trying to tell this person like, I'm not about to be getting into no connection with you when you're still holding on to all of that past shit. Like you need to figure it out. And this person was like, okay, tomorrow, 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 tomorrow. It says not today here, so that means they kept saying that they were going to handle it tomorrow, or that they were going to fix it tomorrow, they were going to squash it or put it in the past, and they just didn't do it until they didn't have access to you. Y'all wasn't talking, I guess you could say. We have coffee cup out here because somebody wants to talk again. For that, we have I've been manifesting you. And this card says, we're meant to be together. I will wait as long as it takes for a shot with you. We have this here with blowing kisses. So this person, they do love you. They have love for you. they did make a mistake, or they weren't ready for this connection when it came in. Like they was manifesting you, but they was nowhere near any position to really be able to give you the type of love that was needed for this connection to move forward in a positive way. They wasn't ready. They had yet to heal. It says, I can't let you go. Let's see what else we have here. I just want to pull a little bit more. Uh, I just want to pull a little bit more, get a little bit more clarity here. Give me some more cards here, Spirit. What else do they want my collective to know, or what are they saying? How do they feel? It says embrace. We have embrace here as the next card out. We have seek. What they weren't open to before, what I feel like they was being stubborn about before, this person is finally ready to see some, like ready to do something different. They're looking to they stop trying to find new things in old doors. I keep hearing like they kept opening up the same old doors, and it was expecting something different. They're looking for something more now. Okay, and part of that looks like coming back to you or rekindling with you, or we have coffee cup out here and I've been manifesting you, so you are part of that now. If you want to be it says love begins, like quite literally. Yeah, I underestimated how important you are in my life is what we have under this. It says, I want to apologize, I need your forgiveness. It says, listen. I'm hearing to the song here in my heart, a melody I start. Who is that? Beyond Virgo energy. Do we have Virgo out here? We do. Virgo could be of significance. This says win or lose. It says you are worth more than I let on here. Okay. Somebody could have potentially, I just feel like somebody said something or did something to win the battle, but in all, they lost the war because they lost you. Somebody was postponing, putting it off. They were um invalidating what you were saying by making it seem as if it wasn't that big of a deal, or brushing it off their shoulder with this win or lose here. Like, instead of them addressing the actual problem, they just kept overlooking it, or acting, like I said, as if it wasn't that big of a deal, until you stop trying to bring something to their attention, or maybe until you just didn't care. They knew exactly what they were doing. They knew exactly what you were requesting, or what you were wanting from them, what you were wanting them to acknowledge. And they kept overlooking it due to them not being ready, due to them not wanting to heal, due to them not ready. Like we have embrace and seek, like ready to embrace and ascend into this next level, ready to see something new, be something new, show up as something different. They wasn't ready for all of that. I sabotaged our connection because it was too intense. The card literally says open up. They was not ready for that. Okay, at all. And so now we have I've been manifesting you. Now this person seeks or is yearning. It's giving kind of yearning now. Okay, it says choose your battles here. Emotional loss. This card says we're meant to be together. I will wait as long as it takes for a shot with you. Um, that feels so short and like incomplete. Are you guys up for like another deck before I hop into tarot? You guys want to do another oracle deck before I hop into tarot, or what? This feels so like short. We're only 20 minutes in. Do you want to do another oracle deck before I hop into tarot, or are you guys ready for tarot? Let me know. I already had my battles with him. Okay. Yes. Yes. Yes, Oracle or yes, Tarot. Oracle deck. Okay. Let's let me grab another one. Hold on, y'all. He's scared. China. China say he's scared at his pussy. He needs to have his own battles in life and learn. Okay, I understand that. Not every battle you can depend on others to help you or assist you in fighting. I was just thinking about that. I was talking about the situation with B Simone, if you guys are familiar with it, and her friend, about all that was going on. And I saw that there was a lot of controversy about B Simone not helping her friend and deciding to help other people. And I always, just recommend that, or I don't want to say recommend, but I always just want to know the full story behind a situation before I make any real judgment. I know there are particular situations where I personally have gone out of my way to help and or assist a friend and or family member in their time of need or in their call for distress, and those people go turn around and put themselves right back in the same predicament that I help and assist them with. So I just feel like I will want to know the full story before I make a judgment call, because if that's your best friend and you couldn't call on your best friend for support, I would want to know why. Okay, and I would be thinking, does it have anything to do, like, have is this a repetitive thing for you, for why somebody felt like it was probably best that you get back up on your feet yourself, or is she really just that type of person? I'm just talking about from my own personal experience. There have been times, I'm talking about domestic abuse, I'm talking about financial situations, where I will go, somebody is getting abused, domestic violence, trigger warning for some people, and I would go out of my way, essentially putting myself in harm's way to help and assist, just for that person to turn around and get back in a situation again with the same person. And it's just like, okay, so many times I'm going to show up for that, compared to someone that is really actually in real need of assistance and wanting to change their life and get out of the situation or predicament that they are in. So that was just my perspective. No, I didn't watch the full interview, so I really don't know. But I would probably have to watch the full interview. Okay, now let's get back to this. I didn't see I didn't see what the comment says. I didn't even see what that comment said. Yes, always wanted to help others and not me. Oh damn. Oh, I don't like that. Okay, I did pull two new Oracle decks, and then I'll hop into tarot. Okay, this says you were you were right. Very first card out here, and then we have people don't believe in me. So at first, it was this person that wasn't wanting to do the work, that wasn't wanting to ascend, that wasn't wanting to, you know, change their life. And it's like now that they want to, they're looking for that support, they're looking for that guidance, they're looking for that backing. But the people that they have around them do not believe that they are capable of doing it because of who they know this person to be. You could have seen maybe potential in this person. You could have talked to this person about their dreams, their goals, their affirmations, and what they were aspiring to be. And it's like now that they want to step into that chapter of their life, they don't have the proper support system that they need. People only can see them as far as what they currently present as. And it's like they're out in the cold in some way, shape, or form. What is that card? It says, I don't know who I am anymore. I don't know who I am anymore. Damn. No, maybe it was nothing. I thought something turned over, but I guess not. Okay, let's keep going. It says, You are so different from everyone around me. If I could go back in time, I would handle us differently. Oh, I'm scared of rejection. Why can't I tell you the truth? I don't understand. Let me get one more card here, Spirit. It says, it's all too much. All right, and the last Oracle deck here, she's a mini. She's my mini. Okay, the first card we have is wedding rings. Okay, it says union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. It says you were right. This is what we have this here with is you were right. Clarify, people don't believe in me. It says hammer, sabotage and rebuild, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, and working on it. People do not believe that this person can be anything outside of who they currently are. People only can see this person as far as what they look like, or as I was kind of giving. I'll believe it when I see it. I'll believe it when I see it. I'll believe it when you're successful. I don't know who I am anymore. Please clarify this. Kisses. Unconditional love, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. I feel like this person feels seen around you. You could help this person see a version of themselves that maybe they don't even fully see, a version of themselves that they're still aspiring to be, a version of themselves that they're still defining, you know. It says you are so different from everyone around me. It says I like you. Someone likes you. Blooming, romance is blooming, fun, flirting, and wanting to date. This card says you are so different from everyone around me. If I could go back in time, I would handle us differently. Date. We had date come out, coffee cup out here. It says meeting someone new, dating, get back out there, plan / set a date. Clarify, I am scared of rejection. Oh, two cards came out. It says photograph. Looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories. And this card says, why can't I tell you the truth? We have engagement ring here. Engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. Mm, mm, mm. Somebody has to be real with themselves. Somebody has to be real with themselves, with the condition of their life, with the predicament that they find themselves in. Okay, about how much work is going to be required for them to really be what they need to be. Like they're still, I feel like somebody is still walking on thin ice here. Like they're not really. Somebody needs to understand that they are in the process of climbing Mount Everest, and right now they are on thin ice. Okay, if you don't tread carefully here, you could very much well go under. Okay, I need this person. Like this person really needs to understand that they are in the beginning stages, or they are really getting tested right now for if they are going to ascend, if they are going to make it through to the other side, if they are going to remain balanced enough, or if they're going to buckle under the pressure of this and run or go back, or I'm hearing abort mission, abort mission. This person needs to understand that it's not going to be easy, that it is going to be hard, and you can only do but so much. They have to want to do it themselves for themselves. I feel like a lot of this has to do with you. They how you view them or how you see them, or who they are when they are with you. But this needs to be a move that they want to make for themselves, a move that they can stand on, no matter how the cookie may crumble. It says stab in the back. It says, I don't understand. We have stab in the back, pain, separation, depletion, and shocking attack. There could be some uh, past like heartache and heartbreak or past betrayals that this person has dealt with that's causing them not to feel like maybe they can't like feel like maybe they can't trust you, or feel like maybe, you know, I don't know what this is. We have I don't understand. We have this here with stabbed in the back. Whew. We have engagement here. It says, why can't I tell you the truth? Like they're dealing with maybe about what else they're dealing with here, or maybe about all that transpired. What's behind this? This says the golden mirror. It says it's all too much. A self absorbed, narcissistic, one sided relationship and love bombing. The truth that this person wants to tell you is that they are not ready. They are not ready to be in a committed relationship, but at the same time, they need your guidance. They need your love. They need your affection. They need you to help them be better. I'm hearing, you make me better. I think that's fabulous. You make me better. You make this person better. You make them want to be better, or you keep them showing up. You keep them accountable. But it's not your job to do this. You're not their parent. You're not their drill sergeant. You're not their accountability partner. But they look to you. Okay, the Four of Swords is out here. Let's see what else we have. The Two of Cups. Very first card is the Two of Cups. We have this here with wedding rings. They definitely want to rekindle something here with you. They definitely want to see if there's some type of compromise, if even just like a friendship. I see a big, guys, when you are commenting, remember to comment under the actual YouTube video so that I can go back and read the comments, because once the live is over, I don't know how to go back and read the comments from the live. And I see some really big messages down below, and I can't even like read it or see it because it's being like commented on the live part. So like if you guys can remember to comment on the actual YouTube video so I can read it. Thank you. This card is the Queen of Pentacles. Um Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo could be of significance. We have Capricorn, we have Virgo. Yes. Capricorn and Virgo. Taurus. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Yes. Wait. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo are all out here. That could be y'all sign. I was having a brain fart. I don't know why I felt like I was getting this mixed up with Aries card. That's why I had to make sure real quick. And then I saw Taurus right next to it. But that's besides the point. Okay. So we do have Queen of Pentacles out here. This could be you. This could be them. We have the Nine of Swords out here. This Nine of Swords is here with kisses. I'm hearing, I like your cocoa butter kisses, hope you smile. Okay, something about that could be of significance. Some of you guys could have nice lips, or, something like that. We have the Four of Cups out here with I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Fun, flirting, and wanting to date. I feel like some of you guys could be giving this person a cold shoulder, or because you guys are at odds, you might not be wanting to connect with this person right now, or they might not. Like I feel like I'm hearing access denied or access revoked. They don't have access to your energy. This person wants to get back in. Clarify this date. Damn, what's that? It says everything is fine. We have this here with the Ten of Swords. This person planning this date, I feel a very light energy, like a very soft, light energy, but I know that there's a lot of energy around it. This person wants to be honest with you, but the honest to God truth is probably will have any smart person, any person with common sense running for the hills. There is no easy way for them to say what they need to say because it's heavy shit. They're going through a lot of heavy things in their life right now, but they still want to be connected to you. They still want to have a connection with you. They still want to, have your support, okay, or have your guidance. They still look to you or they still look for you. Especially because nobody really can give them what you give them in this time. Nobody can see them how you see them in this time. So it's like I'm hearing like God didn't give them the vision, they gave you the vision. Well, this person has an idea, but you just make it that much more clearer for this person to see. They might have problems with like trusting their intuition or being able to hear their intuition. You might help this person with that. And that could just be out of genuine love and care about knowing exactly or not having an idea about what this person wants in their life, really listening to them. But let's see. Guys, my phone is about to die. Hopefully we can complete this reading all the way through. We have the Knight of Swords out here. This is indicating some type of incoming communication. And we have the Three of Swords. This person really wants to apologize for breaking both of y'all heart. You feel me? Because they didn't just break your heart when they did this. They broke their heart too. Even if they didn't talk about it, even if they didn't say it, even if they didn't express or display it, they felt it internally. They knew what they were sacrificing. They knew what they were overlooking or what they were giving up. Even if they didn't feel it, I'm Jesus Christ. I'm picking up on like a delayed reaction or a delayed response, because somebody didn't feel the full weight until they had no choice but to sit with a version of themselves that they no longer resonated with, and everyone around them could only see them for who they were presenting as, and they didn't even resonate with that version of themselves. It made them think back to the person that could see something different in them, that wanted them and or encouraged them to do something different, to be something different, and they don't have access to that. So once they got that realization or epiphany, is when this set in. The Knight of Wands is out here, and now they are taking fast action to come toward you and say, like, I was wrong, but I don't. That's not really enough for you to want to be in a connection with this person. That's not enough. If anything, they're just coming over to say that they wasted time and that they're still wasting time. I'm hearing, if you're going to waste your time, then waste your time with me. I mean, honestly, open your eyes and see. It's giving you what you need. I think that's Brett, but somebody, they need help. Pip in distress. They need some assistance here. They're hoping that you would let them in, but it's just like letting in an untrained dog, or this is like letting in. You feel me? That's kind of what it's giving, because this person has healing to do. They have some things in their life that they need to get in order. They have a sense of self that this is like an unruly child or something, somebody potty training or something. They're still building up this version of themselves, and that comes with trial and tribulation. So that means that I'm hearing rain on your parade, and I'm also hearing crying over spilled milk. So they could spill your milk, or their shit could bleed over into your life if there isn't healthy boundaries set here, or if you decide to let this person in. They could potentially, you could potentially get some type of backlash or aftermath from this person still healing. And that's what they can't tell you, or that's what is hard for them to be honest and open with you, with saying to you, like, listen, I want to be connected to you. I want to be in a connection with you. But I have a lot of shit in my life that I still need to heal up, that I still need to wrap up. Okay. It's just that simple. That's it. I'm not perfect. My life is actually in shambles right now. You know. However, you don't actually have to leave, right? I'm sorry. It's like their life really is in shambles, but they still want to be connected to you, or they still want to have like your support or your time. They still want to have access to you. Period. I don't know how else to put it. It says the golden mirror here. You know, this says self-absorbed, narcissistic, one-sided relationship and love bombing. You know, for some of you guys, you could be looking at this person like they're a narcissist, like they want to have their cake and eat it too, because technically that is the truth. You know, that is the truth. They do want to have their cake and eat it too. They could potentially hurt you in the process of trying to get their shit together. All of these things are true. You know, so if you decide that you don't want to be in a connection with this person, that's completely understandable. For those of you guys that don't see it that way or see it as that extreme, then you might be feeling inclined to do something else. You guys will all have to put yourself in your assigned seat. Just because it's so rocky, I wouldn't recommend that you do it, especially if you have something steady going on in your own life. I would not recommend that you let this person throw no monkey wrench in y'all shit. But at the same time, we all grown here. You can do whatever you please. Clarify the golden mirror. The Seven of Swords. This is what I'm saying. You know, their potential is just potential. You know, there is no telling if this person actually has what it takes to walk across that ice and get to the other side. You know, it takes, I'm hearing delicate steps and precision, you know, a lot to have. Listening to your intuition could be of significance, but there's a lot that could come with that. There is a lot of things that could happen in the, oh, this is the bug here. Oh, get away. I finally got it. Okay. But yes, there is a lot that could happen there, especially with that Seven of Swords and the risk. It's a big risk to ask. It's a big risk to ask, but they are still coming to ask. They're still coming to ask. He didn't wrap it up and got twins out of it and gave someone and gave someone else what you were promised. I'm so sorry about that, love. So that might fall into a more narcissistic category for you. You know, that might not be for everybody. I don't know if other people have kids or this person had an outside child outside of your connection or what. But yeah, guys, that is, I believe, everything for tonight. My phone is on 10%, probably lower than that. So I do hope this gave you guys a little bit of clarity. If anyone needs to book me, my link tree is in my bio as well as in the description of this video. Okay. I do offer late night and same day readings. I would never reach out to you for a reading. Okay. Thank you guys so much for your generosity and support. Remember to like the video on your way out. Okay. Thank you guys so much. I would have loved to make this video longer, but my phone is about to die. My phone is about to die, and I want to end this out while it's still charged so that I can put all of the stuff that I need to put in. Thank you. I just unblocked him, but I'm in a relationship. Okay. I really want to go back and read the live comments. I'll see if I can do that. Please remember to like comment on the actual video so that I can read those, guys. I love to read your input and your comments and to know how the collective resonated with y'all. But once the live ends, I don't think I'm actually able to see the comments after that, you know? So if there's something that you want me to know, please be sure to put it in the actual video so that I can read it after. I love to read your comments. Okay. But thank you everyone that stuck around. I appreciate you lots. I am about to get started on another I'm getting back to work just in a different way. Just in a different way. I have some other things that I really need to finish out and complete so that I can send it over to the processing companies. Oh, but I did want to come over to YouTube and show my face. Thank you, Lala. Thank you so much for sticking around and keeping the chat live. Thank you so much for your generosity and support. Guys, we do accept tips and donations for anyone that feels guided to support the channel. Okay, I appreciate everything you guys send. Thank you. Okay. And I will see y'all later. Tomorrow, oh, today is Sunday. So you guys should be getting me later. You guys should be getting me. This is the wrong day. You guys should be getting me later over here on TikTok for a chakra alignment. I missed it. I'm just rolling with I'm rolling. I'm taking the punches as they come. I'm rolling with it, guys. If I'm over here, then of course you guys know that I'll be over here with the message. But if I feel guided or if I have other things in my life that I have to do,